Hey guys, welcome to 302 Sobriety. I'm Miguelito. Just talk to you about from the last time I was at the conference. Things change so rapidly. It's unbelievable. This one's dedicated to a friend of mine. And you know who it is. Well, not you guys, but he'll know who it is. Two, I want to say rest in peace, Mike. He was a good friend of mine. He passed away this past weekend. I do want to say I went to the convention and I had an awesome time. Came back early, went to a Super Bowl party at my boss's house. Stayed there to have time, then went back home and saw the rest of the game there. And then the night after that, I found out that a friend of ours passed away. Oh, well, here I go. I have to do my breathing on this, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that. This is the interlock. When I'm speaking, this is, live. I'm not hiding anything. I got to breathe into it. And then it says test passed. Then I could keep rolling. They know I'm sober, not drinking. But these are some of the prices that I have to pay for my poor decision when drinking and driving. For you guys, you think you know it all. Well, you don't. I still don't know it all, and I'm older than a lot of you guys. 60 years old. I've got a lot to learn. I'm still learning. I'm still changing. I'm still evolving. It's a metamorphosis of my life. My decision does not dictate who I am. I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of people. I change. Chameleon, you got to change with the times and everything. Well, for myself, I have to change for me to be a better person. I went to my friend's house. Every time I go to him and I see him, it's like we never skipped a beat. We were reminiscing, and I'm still the asshole I am, and I try to be kind to everyone, but there's something about me is like, I guess it's control. I just got to get what I got to get, say it out there. I'm not gonna. I don't want to be a people pleaser that I always was, but at the same time, I do not want to be ignorant, unkind person, and I have to find that balance. Sometimes I don't have a filter between my ear and my mouth, and it comes off the wrong way, which I really mean well, but it's harsh. I'm 6'3", my buddy, he's also tall. He's a big guy. Older guy, but I love him. He tells me how it is. He remembers things that I don't remember. We were talking, and he was telling me that we went to before all this happened, that I made it public that I'm a recovering alcoholic, and it's going to be a lifelong thing for me. He was telling me I went to a meeting with him. I gave $5. Like they'll pass the bucket because we're supposed to be self-sufficient, and I gave $5, and that's me. I wanted to be the big shot. I want to do things big. Everybody gives $1. I gave $5. But the thing about it is, I was so messed up. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember going to a meeting. I don't remember passing out. He's telling me stories, knocking at my house. I don't remember any of that. That's blackout. That's not passing out. That's blacking out. Because I could go through my whole day without knowing what was going on. And I start one place, wind up someplace else. And I don't know what happened between when I started, where I ended. I don't know anything. But I managed to survive. And you know something? Looking back at it, that is scary. That is scary. That's the way I lived. You know, it baffles me. This disease baffles me. There's things I might have done I don't realize. You know, you guys know how it is. You know, you just go with the flow. Then you wake up and then you're in trouble. Whoa, surprise, surprise, surprise. You know, and now the older I get, I want to stay alive. That's funny because when I was younger, I thought it was all fun, and I was on a slow suicide mission, trying to kill myself, trying to kill that pain, those emotions. I didn't know how to handle. I don't know what to do. My way of thinking is not the right way of thinking for me, because I'm my worst enemy, my own worst enemy. I put things in my head that I shouldn't even be putting in my head, but I feed the monster that I have inside me by just thinking, and that's why it's important for me to seek help outside of myself, my way of thinking. You know, I went to a meeting and they were talking about anonymity and how you don't disclose, or people don't disclose. That's my choice. I go to meetings. I go to the fellowship. But it doesn't always work for everyone. So don't say that. I'm not trying to say to you guys that AA is the Holy Grail. All I'm saying is the Holy Grail for me. You find what works for you. My key message to everyone out there is find some help for yourself. Whatever it is, professional help, other groups, staying sober, whatever works. You know, do it, because the way you were doing it at one time, the way you were thinking apparently didn't help you. It didn't help me. It got me to this point. So I had to look outside myself for some help, some guidance. My guidance are my positive friends. I went to my friend's house. I haven't been there in years. And it was like, boom, met his wife, and it was like, didn't skip a beat. And, you know, I don't know how many bridges in my life I burnt, but according to him, I didn't burn my bridge with him. But I surely know that I must have been an asshole, and I still am. And I apologize. This is an open apology to those people that I don't remember, that I've said nasty things to, or I've been ignorant, or whatever it is. I was not in my right frame of mind. I'm still not in my right frame of mind. I'm trying to progress. I don't want to try to be perfect. I can't ever be perfect, which I'm always falling back to. My way is the only way, and if you did it my way, everybody would be right type of attitude. I can't. I have a illness that it's either black or white. I struggle to find that gray in between. It's not always black or white. Sometimes it has to be, but not all the time. For me, it's either this way or that way. That's it. And I have to catch myself, and I have to backtrack and say, yeah, well, let me think about this. Come back and say, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, you were right. I did take a look at it. Sometimes I don't say it, but as soon as I catch it, I have to say it. And Mike, thank you. All right. There's things in everybody's lives that bring us together. We cross our path. My friend that passed away, let me tell you something. If you don't believe in the energy that we all share, if you went to the viewing in this church, this is one man, 31 years old, that his body left this world as we know it at a young age, 31 years old. But as many people he's touched so many people. There were hundreds of people there. The church was packed, standing room only. And I am like so blown away. He was always energetic. He was outgoing, but it was his time. It was his time to go. His energy had to go the way it's planned. That's our future. We're going to go. We're going to take the same journey. Maybe our vessel, our bodies are not going to be here physically present, but our energy still carries, resonates in all of us. He might have left body-wise here, but his energy is still here in my heart. It was in everybody's heart in that church. I was so blown away at a young age, 31. I wonder what he would have accomplished if he was just older. He lived a ripe old age of 100. But this was his time. People don't want to, they say, oh, he lived a short life. No, he lived his life. Be happy for him. He's in a better place. He's part of all of us. My higher power, that's my biggest thing for me was the spirituality part of this program that I go to. I never really understood. They give you a mantra. You have to say certain words to. You have to repeat things. You guys kneel, sit, stand, kneel, sit, stand in church. And that works for some people. It didn't work for me, but I was so, hard-headed that it didn't hit home. Everything was geared towards fear. You don't do this, this will happen to you. Instead of thinking about be kind to people, be kind to yourself. That's okay, man. You have to be kind to everybody. Be kind to yourself first. If you're not kind to yourself, you can't be kind to anyone else. And that's what my higher power is. The energy. You have negative and positive energy. That's my force, my driven force. I come out sometimes negative, but that's still energy. That's my negative energy. My thing is, what do I want to feed? My negative energy or my positive energy? I try to keep feeding my positive energy, but every once in a while, beep, the negative energy comes into play and I get caught up in it, and then I have to go back. Well, share this video. I hope you pass it along to someone. Like it. Like this video. I want to see how many people like the video. If you don't like it, that's fine too. I can't please everyone, but it is what it is. But I want to be able to help share my experiences, which I'm doing. I'm fixing up my van, getting everything ready this spring and summertime. I want to get another job that pays better. There's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to go to school. I want to continue my direction. I get stagnated. I have to help people. I want to help the homeless. I want to either volunteer, get paid for it, because even though money is the root of all evil, is how you use it. You need money in this world in order to survive. You got to eat. I don't have a place to live. You got a place, to make home. Right now it's my van. This is really my home base, but I got to take care of my van. I got to change oil, put gas, tires, maintenance on this thing. Not abuse it like I always abused myself. I'm just happy I'm surrounded with a lot of good people, family. Take care of your family. Take care of the people that you love or that love you, and you might not realize it. Don't be the ass you are forever. There's a time for change, and the time is now. Keep your spirit alive. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Share, subscribe, please. Comment, please. Bless you all. See you next time.